Can you legally break into a hot car to save a dog in Indiana? The answer is yes. Indiana has this really cool law where essentially it states if you're walking down the street, walking in a parking lot, walking wherever, and it's hot outside and you see a domesticated animal, such as a dog or a cat inside of that hot car, a person is allowed to break that window and rescue that dog. This is one of the coolest laws I've seen in Indiana. As a pet lover, I'm a huge fan. Of course, there are some requirements in order to do this. So let's talk about those requirements. Number one, there has to be a domesticated animal involved. There is a legal definition for domesticated animals, but think dog or cat, not cow or sheep, dog or cat. The next requirement is there has to be an enclosed motor vehicle. Don't overthink that either. Car or truck, doors are shut, windows are up. That's it. We're not talking about a trailer used to transport animals. We're not talking about other things, but it has to be enclosed motor vehicle, and the domesticated animal would have to be inside that enclosed motor vehicle. So don't overthink that. Car, truck, door shut, windows up. The third requirement is the would-be rescuer has to have a reasonable belief the dog or cat would suffer serious bodily harm if left inside that enclosed motor vehicle. And that reasonable belief is not really defined by case law because this is a newer law, but if you look at self-defense arguments, it has to be subjectively reasonable and objectively reasonable. You have to believe it's reasonable to save this animal, and also a reasonable person on the outside looking in would also agree with you. So, if it's 85 degrees and the sun's beating down, there's no shade, dog's in there panting, yeah, that's going to be pretty reasonable that animal needs saving. So it has to have a reasonable belief the animal is going to suffer injury if left in that car. The fourth requirement is the person must make sure the motor vehicle is locked. How do you do that? Go touch the door handles. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a two-door twice, but just go touch the door handles. The next requirement is that the would-be rescuer determines that force is necessary to get this animal out of the car. Now, before force is used, though, they have to call 911 or the police, firefighter, animal control, or other emergency responders before they break into that car. And then the next requirement is that they cannot use more force than necessary. So if breaking one window is sufficient to rescue that dog, the person can't go around and break all of the windows. You have to use no more force than necessary to get the animals to be safe. And then the last requirement is the would-be rescuer has to wait with that animal until police, firefighter, animal control, or other emergency responders arrive. And that last one, it makes sense. You don't want to break a dog out of a hot car and then just leave and the dog runs into the street. So I'm 100% on board with that. This law is cool. I like it. There are a lot of requirements, though. And I get it. You don't want people to break into cars just to steal them. Oh, I was rescuing an animal. So I get it. It does seem a little bit burdensome. If you see an animal suffering in a hot car, try to get them out. Now, there is one big asterisk, too. So all these requirements, the would-be rescuer is going to be responsible for 1/2 of the repair cost of the whatever window they broke. I'm not sure exactly how that would work. I mean, is the person going to send you to collections? Or they're going to say, yeah, I left the dog in there. That's actually a crime, too. It's neglect of an animal. Leave a dog in a hot car. And so what are they going to say? I committed a crime to try to get the money? I don't know. That seems kind of dicey. I don't know how they would actually do that. But the law does say the person that rescued the animal is responsible for 1/2 of the repair bill of the damage getting that animal out. So rescue animals. Don't let anyone suffer. Obviously, you can rescue children in hot cars and animals. So if you have any questions about this law, give me a call, 317-632-3642. If you don't like this law, tell me why. If you love the law, tell me why. You have a great day. Remember to always plead the fifth.